Hi everyone, I want to do a walkthrough of our new KOR Planner. Please forgive the shakiness. I'm going to try not to touch the table. I have my like a weird arm thing holding up my camera and it's janky, but I wanted to show you what you get in the KOR Planner. So after you download it, here's our cover page, and then immediately flip to your home page. This is where you can get to everything. And I really wanted to keep this clean, modern, and not a bunch of bells and whistles, because I get overwhelmed with planners and there's finance pages and there's this and that, and it's a bunch of things that I don't use. So I added in the calendar down at the bottom, which you can tap on, and it'll take you to, well, let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me start over. Let me just start with the home page. I've given you 14 sections that you can add whatever you want to. It can be finance, it can be health and fitness, you can have family, you can have quarterly, anything you want. And then each of those sections, when you tap on them, give you 4 subsections. So you would label this family, and then every person in your family, that's how you wanted to organize it. So then you tap on that section and I would label it there. And then it's followed by a blank page that you can put any of our PNG templates into. We designed this in 8.5 by 11, so US standard size. So you could use printables, you could use anything that you could download here, and it will just blend seamlessly. So if you wanted to do, it can just be a PNG template, it could be a JPEG, it could even be a PDF. If you download a PDF in here, you won't have the access to the links anymore, but there's ways, to do that. I'll get into that later. So going back to the contents section or your home page, you can use as many of these or as few as you want. And so I designed it 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, so that you could hide the rest if you want. You can, let's go into here. I'm in GoodNotes, but I'm sure this works in other programs. I'm going to take a screenshot, copy. Oops, I always do that. I don't want to zoom, I want to paste. And now cover up which ones you're not going to use. And now you can have all this other space to write goals, to decorate, to put pictures, a word of the year, whatever you want to use that space for. So I thought that was kind of a cool way to do that, because I'm not that exciting. I definitely won't use 14 sections, but I know a lot of people do put a lot in their planner, and so I wanted to have that option. Okay, so moving on, year at a glance, and you can only get to year at a glance from this page. I noticed by getting overwhelmed in other planners, you have so many different ways to get to the page you want that it's like, where am I at and how do I get back to where I was? So your button here, it looks like a play button. This takes you to the home page from every page in the planner. If you're on the home page, then it just, whoops, gotta get in read mode, takes you to the cover. So year at a glance, you've got your 2023 calendar, and then each month links you back to the line a day page. So you could, if you don't use that page or you don't have important things you want to put in there, you don't have to use it. You can just have this as a reference. So, ignore that if you don't want it, because I wanted to keep this as simple as possible, but have some things that I personally use and I think others would use that are across the board. So, but if, having that line a day, like I will write something significant that happened that day, or if I just want to keep track of events or whatever, that's what I use this page for. So going back there, we have important dates, and this you can just put in, anniversaries, vacations, whatever you have coming up, put in here. these do not link back to anything. It's just important dates. So to get back again to our homepage, we put that play button. I put the weekly dashboard and the daily dashboard down here. And this is just to keep the planner organized, and if you wanted to skim through and go through all the weeks of the year. I don't anticipate using that often, but if you wanted to just skim through excuse me. And then I have a little note section. So that's just, you don't have a specific section in your planner, you need to jot something down. That's what that's for. So then we have, so I don't like tabs and I wanted to keep this clean. All of these diamonds down here at the bottom match up to these sections. And this might be bizarre to some people, but one starts under January because January is the first month. I wanted one to go to one, so that if I'm in April and I am on this page, but I want to get back to my number one section, I can easily go back to the home page, or I know January is number one. I can click on that and it takes me to that section. So you got, this is section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way through 12. And then I put 13 under the play and 14 under the plus. Some people might prefer it to go 1 through 14, but for my brain and quick reference, I wanted to know 1 was underneath the first month. I don't know. We'll see what you think. So, your January through December tabs, that takes you to the home page, which I like. I come from paper planning for years and I like to decorate my planners and have dashboards. So that's why I wanted it not to just click on the month or the calendar. I wanted to have a page where I could make it fun. I could do an inspirational quote, do whatever. So then you just slide, and this is your monthly view. So every date for that month takes you to the daily page. So here we are, January 5th. We have 6 a.m. all the way through 10 p.m. We got it in 2 parts, so you can do half hours if you want. We have a little part for gratitude, priorities for the day, a to-do list, and notes for anything you want to do. If you, a meals, whatever, or you just want to decorate, add a little jazz to your page. That's what this is for. So on your daily page, like I said, I wanted to keep it simple where it makes sense. So Thursday, the day of the week, if you click on that, takes you back to the weekly spread. Let's go back to that Thursday. If you tap on the month, it'll take you to the monthly spread. Pretty easy, right? So going back to there, no, I want to go back to the month. Okay, so here on the sides, and I didn't want a bunch of tabs or anything, or I wanted the invisible links here. So you have your weekly invisible links to the side. So January, because it starts, this week starts, in December? I have this, in two spots. So your December is not going to work because December is not in this calendar, but January will take you back to the January month. So down here, it's going to be Monday the 2nd through the 8th. So you tap on that and it takes you to your weekly spread. So we have that broken down into all 7 days. Again, top priorities, to-do list, some weekly habits, and some notes. Each of these links to that daily page, which if you use a daily page, great. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about that. Just don't use them, right? So I use daily pages when I'm really busy, not every day, but I wanted them all to be linked and to have that option to do a daily page. So going back to the month, all of these, each day is linked. You have your invisible weekly to the side. When you slide over, you have that line of page, which again, you can get to from that year at a glance. Okay. And then I added just a blank page. so that you could add a template. You could add, you want to do a January vision board, you want to do your month meal planning, whatever you want to add here, or erase this page if you know, that's all you want in your monthly spread. What else do we got? It's simple, it's easy and simple, and that's what I wanted. So, okay, the plus sign down here. This I highly recommend to read through and go over. It just is doing what I'm talking about, but if, you know, it's been a while and you forget, this is where it'll help you remember what to do and what all the, you know, 1 through 12, 13, 14, your sections, and then the invisible tabs over here, how it's all these 3 pages are connected. Customizing your planner with the templates. You'll get a file, a zip file of the PNG templates that we have included. Plus, it's super easy to make your own in Canva, a free app, any kind, you know, or you buy them. You have another planner, digital planner, even printables often will come with PNGs that you can add into your planner or JPEG. I threw in at the end of the planner a dot grid and graph paper in case you wanted to copy this page and add it behind any of your folders or in your monthly spread. Just, I know some people like those, so I added that just for the heck of it. So now I want to show you how you can customize it. Oops. Okay, so let's go back to same front cover, and I do give a couple of covers so you can switch out if you want, or again, use any 8.5 by 11 image that you want here. So here is our home page that I have created to reflect me, my family, to make me happy when I look at. So let me just go back to this. So it went from this to this. So much cuter, right? And I only use 6 of my sections. And I created this in Procreate for the iPad. You could do it in Canva. You could do it in any other kind of design software. I give you, in your templates file, I give you this page as a PNG. So you can just insert it, and then you know where to lay down your, you know, what do you call those? I don't know, tab or label, where you know where to label that section. So then it's, the link still works, right? Because it's just an image over your planner. So yeah, everything still works, and I'll show you. This is, like I said, this is just an image that I've laid over the top of it. But it all fits because of using the PNG and placing those exactly where they need to go. What else? Oh, and then I also give you, let's go to the section, we'll go to the family section. So I've given you several of these different images with it's blank at the bottom. It comes in 8.5 by 11, so it'll have the, you know, nothing at the bottom, and you just want to size it so it goes to the edge, and then the links work just as they are. And so this one goes to my husband's. So let's go back. So, sorry, let's go to the first one. So that's how it looks when you first get your planner. I give you this image, and then you can fill in with whatever font you want, with whatever saying you want, and then those 4 links so that you can just easily click to it and get to where you want to go. And I think it just makes it funner and more personalized. You can use this comes in a PNG image as well, so that you can put any image you want behind there. You can do stickers, you can just have a blank color, whatever you want. Okay, so I give you these for a limited time. I don't know when you're watching this video, so they might not come with it still, but I have given images to go over the monthly tabs, just to give you some ideas, inspiration, just to get you started so it looks a little more customized. And again, this is just an image. And we've got January, so we've got, let's go back to read view, February, March. This one I wanted to show how you could customize it a little bit more. I, lassoed a section of this pear, screenshot, comes up as a square. I adjusted the size, and then I give you all of the 2022 and 2023 little mini calendars. So you could use this on top of another image that you used or whatever. So you can really make it you, however you want, which is what I wanted. Okay, so we got March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. There was that with your sections, let's say we go to business, and I haven't decorated that one. I'm going to, whoops, okay, oops. You can see why I don't use my handwriting. Okay. Let's just make that a little bit bigger. Obviously, we could put a background, we could change the font, all that for the sake of this video. Let's say we're going to have business. And then in my first section, I want it to be YouTube. Okay. But I don't want to use just templates. I have this awesome planner that I found from another shop for YouTube, but I want it in my planner. So what I would do is go to my YouTube section, and well, let me see, let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just so I don't get lost. Okay, copy. I'm gonna go here, paste. Whoops. Who else is having issues with GoodNotes being glitchy? Whoops. Yeah, so it's still there. I don't know why it did that. So this will be my YouTube section. So these all the sections have their label and then a blank page for you to do with whatever you want with. But I'm going to bring up my files and show you where is it at? It's on my iPad. Downloads. Okay, I have many examples. I wish I knew where this was at, or where I bought this from. My husband was going to start a whole YouTube channel and that never happened, so I might actually have to close it. So you pull up your planner, and I want to open it in GoodNotes. Now, normally with everything, you always import as new document, but I want it in the planner. So I'm going to import, because I left GoodNotes on the page that I wanted it to follow. I have it after import current document. And now I have the YouTube planner. It doesn't have the links from the previous, or not the previous, but the planner in it. But that's okay because we have our home button here. So I can go anywhere I want. This is way down in the planner. Go to music tracker. You're writing in it, bookkeeping, all the things you need for this YouTube planner, right? But when I go back to play my home page, all I have to do is swipe to the left, or what? I'm swiping to the right, right? Anyways, you swipe and you get back to that first page, and now all the links work again to where you're back in the planner. I feel like I'm not explaining that right, but I'm not really sure how else to say it, but hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going back to business, YouTube, got my YouTube page here. Now I'm in the planner, and you could either, like I said before, you could just use templates or use an entirely other PDF planner with the hyperlinks, and it works great because it's a swipe. As long as you can get to your front page, it's a swipe and you're back into your planner. So just really wanted to show the basics of how this planner works, because I mean, it is basic. I feel like you could be just a beginner and get started with this planner, or with all these different sections, you really can customize it just the way you want and have really the planner that works for you. So I will do another video on how I create this, if that might be helpful for you guys, because I think the customization of it and being able to really make it yours is one of the things I love most about it. So if that interests you guys, I will do that. I'll probably do it whether or not, just for 1 or 2 people that do want it. I will show you how I do this in Procreate. So, but for now, that is the KOR Planner. Oh, I forgot. So you open your planner, got your homepage. There's no link to the kind of welcome me talking page about my digital planning journey. So, but this is there. It's just right behind the homepage. And then I've got all of these are links to our Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. So I think that covers it all. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the KOR Planner. I really wanted, that's why we're calling it the KOR, is it gives you the core. It gives you the monthly, weekly, daily spread, and then everything else you add on your own. So that is it for me. Thank you for watching. I forgot to show the templates, so I'm inserting this somewhere in the video. I don't know where, but here we go. I'm just gonna go through them, and some of these, they look the same, but some of them are completely see-through, transparent, and then others, like, I don't know, this one might be, that's box T, that's probably transparent, and this one's slightly transparent. So if you wanted to like layer something, like have a floral, you would just barely be able to see it under this, but still be able to see your writing. So that's why some of these are the same. And this is just for a calendar if you wanted to get more customized. I did a schedule for Bible reading in a year, and that ends up being on 8 pages. So you could either put these in as the PNG as I'm showing you now, or you could put it in as a PDF. Here's another monthly calendar, and if you wanted to do notes or lists down here, just another style of calendar. Whoops. Checklist, cleaning and chores. We have a focus for the week. We have your daily tasks would go here, and then any cleaning or chore you want to get done on each day of the week, and then a space for a cleaning supply list. Contacts, a currently page, got loving, feeling, hoping, watching and listening, reading, pinning, working on, excited for, and celebrating. And this one also has like the slight transparency of the boxes or something like that. I can't remember right now. Yeah, I think so. There's 3 of those. So there's like transparent, slightly transparent, and solid. That's what it is. I remembered. A daily tracker. So if you wanted to keep track of like one thing and mark it off for the year, for 3 different things, left space there to write whatever you were tracking. Yikes. Expense tracker, goals by category, goals with strategy, a grocery list broken into different sections. Like I said, there's that PNG to use in a design software to be able to create your customized pages. Income tracker. What happened here? I know there's more. I don't know what I pushed. Oh, we have just some boxes here if like you want to do future planning, or just you like this layout for having a monthly view of the whole year. And again, those are in you know, transparent, solid, and whatnot. Quarterly plan page broken into the 4 sections, and then we have each Q1 plans with your goals. I left space. You can write something here, or put in like the little mini calendar, your tasks and the due date. So you have that for all 4 quarters. I think we already saw the checklist. Here's a meal planner for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, Monday through Sunday. We saw the grocery list. Here's a master task list: kitchen, dining room, living room, bedrooms, bathrooms, office, garage, yard, miscellaneous. And of course, if these don't work for you, then it's easy to just, use your white pen or the circle and screenshot and go over and then write in what you do need. We have a wish list with you put your item, how much it costs, note about it, when you get it. We have a reading log. Again, that Bible, to read your Bible in a year tracker, income and expense tracker, my year in pixels. So you can make your key over here, keep track of that. The daily tracker in 3. We have 2 different outfit planners, 7 days. So you got your whatever plans you have, top, bottom, shoes, accessory, jewelry, outerwear. And then if you're just like a Monday through Friday person with a little bit more space, there's that page. Goals by category. I think we already did that. Contacts, passwords, the currently pages, and I think that's it. Did I miss? I feel like I must have missed. There's another, I'm gonna have to go check where that might be at. Besides the home page, there's also, here they are. I don't know how I missed those. Here's a section tablet, or yeah, for your section page. So you saw that earlier. And this is a PNG too, so that you can use that in the design software and place things exactly where they need to go. And then we also do here's the mini calendars. And then freebie covers. So these, like I said, I don't know when you'll be watching this. No, these aren't downloaded, they're from the computer. You saw them, Loaf. They're the, April, they're the monthly cover pages.